ウィッチやワイルドハントパート42。前回クエスト醜い赤ん坊をやると言っていましたが、エネファーのクエ最後の願いをやらせていただきます。予定を変更したのは、馬のクエを開始するとサイドクエスト最後の願いと手がかりを追ってが失敗になるようで、ゲラルトの仲間関連のイベントを潰してしまうのはいけない思いまして、馬のクエをやらずにイェネファーのクエをやります。このクエストはメインクエストには直接関係ありませんが、イェネファーとの今後の交流関係に影響があり、クエをやるとやらないとではゲラルトに対してイェネファーの反応が変わります。彼女のお願いというのは、魔人ジンを探すのを手伝ってもらうこと。ジンと契約すれば好きな願いをいくつか叶えてくれる。彼女はこの力を利用したいとそうです。
Why are you even interested? Jinns are dangerous sometimes and malicious all the time.
I remember, but the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame a Jinn, I shall gain incredible power, and that could be useful to us one of these days.
You sure this mage actually had a Jinn?
His books strongly suggest he did. He describes taming one, harnessing energy from its power.
Nowhere to look for the mage and the Jinn?
The locals say they last saw Amos's ship off the coast of Hindersfjall, just before a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
Doubt we'll find them then. Mage is probably fish food, and the Jinn escaped.
Not necessarily, but even if it is so, I'll not give up without seeing some evidence. Will you help me? I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
Since you put it that way, fine, I'll help you.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor. Come.
ラービックの港は前回狼の皮を被ってでもクバーブ襲撃の証人であったエイナーがいたところ、この酒場からは坂を下ればすぐ着きます。
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it.
ラービック村はクエストが豊富なので、ウィッチャーの仕事がしたいときはここらに来るといい。
Lead the way.
Just once you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
The ship carrying the Jinn sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
All right, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No.
Not sure this Jinn thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life?
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always, not about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps, I don't rightly see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing. There's something here, on the bottom. It's too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer.
Esad I Cryde Rithorn.
Ready. Careful down there.
イェネファーの魔法効果で水中深くに潜っても溺れなくなりました。魔法の効果時間は最後の願い終了か家を離れるまで永続効果がある。水中にはドラウナーやセイレーンといった魔物がいます。彼らに見つかると襲ってきますけど、潜水中のゲラルトさんは一切の攻撃手段がなく逃げるしかない。最後の願い探索地域の敵は比較的少ないので接敵率は低め、相手の近くに寄らなきゃ襲われることもない。
Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew, then made their nest here. There's also a Clan Drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship. Come back up.
船探しは最初の2回は目的の船でないから3回目まで飛ばします。3つ目の探索場所は小島に囲まれた場所。
And there's something on the bottom. I'll see what it is.
水中へくぐると巨大なクレーターが見えますね。クレーターは魔力痕跡の跡なので、ここが当たりです。
See something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I shall cast another spell to see through your eyes. Now relax. I su foltia bedem ein eichte illivaid. That is no meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation. A powerful force cut out a fragment of the seabed, rocks and everything lying within the teleportation zone.
Always claimed portals were dangerous.
I believe we're on the right track. Look for anything that might contain a djinn.
Fine, but get out of my eyes. Too cramped in here for us both.
I su foltia bedem ein eichte illivaid.
No gin here, but there's something you ought to like.
What?
Half a seal.
That'll do. Come back up.
割れた印象を入手したら小舟に戻ります。このアイテムがあればジンを探せる。
Show me what you got. Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the gin.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2... Three.
Said you were gonna go on 3.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this gin?
But you already know. A djinn's power is priceless to a mage.
That I know, but I also want to know how you plan to use it. Wouldn't go to these lengths if it wasn't something important.
You're right. It's important. Even very important. How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then returned to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a djinn.
So that's it? This is about my last wish?
You asked that djinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
I get it. You want to know what'll happen if magic no longer binds us.
I want to know if when the djinn's magic is gone, if we've any magic left of our own.
What if I don't want to know?
I'm afraid you no longer have a choice. Come, let's search the ship.
ジンは願いを叶える魔人のイメージがありますけど、実際は悪魔に近く契約者の願いを微妙に外すなど悪質なことをする。
He didn't necessarily. Djinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
Nothing interesting. Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them. Mage must have slept here. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. War left this
血の
mark
跡を
when
見
the
つ
ship
けると
suddenly tipped to
目の
one
前の
side.
本棚を移動できるようになり移動させる。
Yen, think you should see this.
What do you have? It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head was intact there.
Think the Jinn did this to him?
No, it wouldn't attack its master. This looks rather like an unfortunate accident. When the storm broke, Amos must have uttered a wish like, "Take us away, anywhere, to a mountaintop, even." And the Jinn granted the wish literally. They had a hard landing. Amos was thrown off his feet and against the wall. The bookcase did the rest.
Always knew too much studying could kill you. If he died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him. Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea. Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the Jinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Kem Jin, Vrif Kaishta en Gaia, Kaishta et Disglair, Gevired mi Castle.
ジンはおとぎ話のような存在でなく気性が荒い精霊。彼を刺激させるには戦って弱らせる必要がある。ゲラルトとイエネファーは昔ジンを捕まえようとして町の半分を吹っ飛ばしそうになった。ジンの力は強力で彼が本気になれば町は簡単に消し飛ぶ。ビッチャーさんのジンはこのイベント戦でしか会えない敵。そのためか他の精霊系とは異なる技をいくつも使える。ジンの攻撃は連続ヒット系の雷撃がメインで防御呪文クエンを使ってもすぐ壊される。防御もできないので銀剣にオイルか砥石で強化して火力で押し切るしかない。
Got you! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a Jinn can remove another Jinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free. You are free!
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
We've improved. Last time we tamed a Jinn, we destroyed half of Rind.
Yes, we make a good team. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
Well, never could say no to you.
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything? That anything's different?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps. I thought you'd become a stranger to me. That I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all. Nothing's changed.
Jin might have cheated us after all.
Why?
Because I don't feel that anything's changed either. I love you, Yen.
And I love you. Do you have to... But I doubt the world will end if we sit here a while. My, it's lovely.
Mm-hmm. Think the spirits of Skellige favor us. Next time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima. We must report to the Emperor after all.
Ciri's our concern, and only ours.
At heart, perhaps. But it's not what we agreed with Emir. We must see him.
If we gotta, we gotta.
We wouldn't have known Ciri had returned if not for the Emperor and his agents. It's the least we can do.
Yen, what happened back there?
Was very nice. Let's not ruin it by hashing out the details.
I'm going to see the Baron. Collect Uma from him, then we'll ride for Kaer Morhen.
I shall join you as quickly as I can.
See you, Yen. Take care of yourself.
イェネファーとの恋仲を維持したことで最後の願いは終了です。次回はウーマのクエ返しで失敗になる謎の怪物を追うクエスト手がかりを追ってをプレイしていきます。